welcome to my channel. I'm Shannon. Welcome back if you've been here before. If not, good to see you. I hope you stick around and see all my fun adventures of my things I like to make. Today I'm going to do a video. As I finish this one project for our Calamity Jane adventure, I decided wouldn't it be fun just to show you all the things that I sew, whether I do a tutorial on them or not. So some of the ones that you'll see a tutorial on them, but some of them maybe not. Like the one I just finished. I just thought it'd be fun to, one, document everything I've made this year in this frantic 3 months of sewing that I do, and two, to show you guys all the different things that I've made. And I don't have time to film every single thing I make. I sew every single day pretty much that I'm home, from morning till night, stopping to eat and feed my family along the way. But it's a fun project, so I thought I'd bring you along and show you everything that I make. So the first outfit I'm going to put on this video is the Calamity Jane outfit. Okay, so here's the Calamity Jane outfit. This is not a 100% from scratch outfit. I bought this jacket at a thrift store, and I took the sleeves apart. The character who's the actress that's wearing it said it was a little tight in the sleeves, so I was able to take the sleeves, add about an inch. Oops, let's get this in. So I was able to add about an inch to the bottom, the center part of the sleeve, and then add the fringe. Added the fringe around the shoulders and fringe around the bottom. And then let me unbutton this. I don't have a shirt on it right now because I don't have the shirt that she will be wearing with it. And then I made these pants to go along with it. They're just an elastic pair of pants, easy on off, easy maneuverability for all the fun things that she does on stage. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is another one of the dresses that I made for Calamity Jane in my little series here of everything I made for Calamity Jane. So let me show you this next look. And this the skirt is in the video I made 4 skirts today. This skirt, I made this from a round tablecloth. I made it like a circle skirt, so I just cut it in a circle, have a waistband that's out of a curtain, and then it's pleated in the back. I should have really had all the pleats right here, but instead I did big pleats instead of lots of little pleats. I wish I would have done more lots of little pleats, but it is what it is. It works. It can't buckle or pin on this dress form, but it does on the girl because the girl has tried it on. And this is her look 1. Maze! Out. My dog just wants attention right now. So this is her first, and she just has a mustard and burgundy green floral shirt for her first look. Okay, so she will have 2 looks for this dress, and I will show you both of them, but for her ball look, so as I said, for her day look, she's going to have this with a mustard shirt that I just bought at a thrift store. This is for her ball. So it is roughly all in the back, which I took it from another skirt we used for Cinderella. And then we have a top of the skirt, which has lace around it. I'll get you a better picture here in just a second. And then here is the bodice. Here's the skirt bottom, and the little bustle thing I made, and then the bodice with lace on top. When she tried this on for a fitting the other day, she was in love. They all wish they could keep their costumes, but I'm like, no. Here's the back. And hopefully the skirt will sit up a little bit better on her. The third look for this skirt. This is the green skirt again. And I just made a cute little apron with some lace. And this is a shirt that I bought from the thrift store. The fabric was from a scrap of fabric from my stash. And then the lace was also something I bought at the thrift store. So it's just a rounded front with the lace, a band, and a square up top. And here's the back. I wanted a long ties with the bow. Okay, so here's another section of what I made for Calamity Jane. This is the dress ensemble for Millie. We took liberties and we are making Millie be a female in Calamity Jane. So this is one of the skirts that I made in making for 4 skirts in a day. And I added the ruffles to the bottom. And then this jacket, I'll get closer up for you, is actually a jacket we used for Cinderella, but in Cinderella, it came closed all the way. It was a closed jacket. So I took in some alterations. Here, let's get you here on the side seam, where I took an inch out here and an inch out on the same side over here. So I took an inch out here, and then I made a seam right here for an inch and here for an inch. This one's not close enough to the outside, but you know, that'll take it in enough that I think it gives it the look that I want. And that's her first look. I did alter the shirt a little. So here's second look for this skirt. And I just took a shirt I got from the thrift store, which already had this ruffle on it. Cute ruffle, very much time period, and added the dark ruffle onto it to make it so it looked like it matched with the skirt. Okay, here's the next installment of what I made for Calamity Jane. So this is a bodice and an overskirt. You've seen this gray skirt with blue ruffle before, but here's the ball gown bodice and the overskirt. I'll show you the back in a minute. Sorry about the purple tank top. That's what holds the stuffing in. So there's the top. Wasn't crazy about this skirt, but it's kind of growing on me. So with the top, I just did fork pleats all around. It is sewn on. That's just holding it up. This bodice does not go on my mannequin very well, which is interesting because it goes on the girl very well. And then, whoa, moved it. Here's the back of the bodice with this kind of bustle. I didn't think I would like this bustle. Still don't know if I like it. It's a little bit interesting to make, but I do like it with all the stripes and how fun it makes it and different. So here's another look of what I made for Calamity Jane. This top piece is actually an apron. In Calamity Jane in the scene, she is out in her dress and she comes back covered in mud. So I made an apron to match the dress. So when she is muddy, we're going to paint this muddy like a brown, and then it just will come off. And then this is Calamity's day look. There again, I've used a sheet, so it's got a nice fun hem. And this was a shirt I made, and I think it will be a vlog all on its own on I made a shirt. And I used this pattern to make this shirt. I made it differently where it closes in the back with a zipper. The only thing I might have to do after I put it on the girl is put a different zipper in it, because the zipper ends right here. And I don't know that that's going to be long enough to get her in and out of it. She'll try it on here in a couple days and we'll find out if it's enough. If not, I will be putting a longer zipper in it. The way the two-piece sleeves, it just like hangs like it's already at a curve. Okay, here's another look I made for Calamity Jane. It's not on the mannequin very well, but it's a skirt and a shirt. So the shirt I got at a secondhand store, and I added this lace here. It doesn't look really well on that side. And then lace on the sleeves, just to make it look a little bit more old-fashioned. And then this skirt, I think, is in my video. I made 4 skirts in a day, but I'm not sure. But this was made out of a sheet. And there was already some detailing on the bottom here. And then I mimicked it up there because when we took the measurements, apparently we took them wrong. And the girl was not quite as tall as the measurements. So I just made these pleats, the second layer of pleats, to mock the first layer, and then some lace around the bottom. So here's another look of what I made for Calamity Jane. So the shirt is just a thrift store find, which I think I came in really lucky finding this shirt. It's beautiful. I did, because I didn't want the girl to tuck it in, I did take it up a few inches here at the waist and put an elastic in. So then it's right at her measurement. This dummy mannequin doesn't do it justice. I'm hoping once it's on her, it'll look better. But I took it in because I wanted the lace out, because I thought the lace was so pretty. I wanted the lace to be outside of the skirt and not tucked in. And then there again, this is a sheet that I got really lucky with it having some awesome detail on the end. Probably would have looked better with a red shirt, but I didn't find any red shirts that I liked. So here's a shirt I've made for Calamity Jane. So I have a skirt that's made out of this fabric, and this is top 1 to go with it. So this is another blouse that will go with that rust color skirt. I liked that the embroidery on it was rust. I know I cut it out center front and it did not show up center front, but I don't have any material to recut it. And I'm 6 days away from opening night. No. Here's another dress I've made for Calamity Jane. This is just an overskirt and a top. There's another skirt made out of the same orange fabric. Not sure if it's 100% what I like, but I'm getting so close to the end of the performance, I might leave it, or I might see if I need to add something right there. Right now, it's looking a little more like a costume for a Latin dance than for 1876, but I'll see it all together and see what I think. Okay, here's another thing I made for Calamity Jane. This is an apron for Katie. And if you turn around the back, it's got a big bow on it. It puts together with a hook and eye right here at the side. So the bow doesn't have to be taken off, and it's one big bow. Another installment of everything I made for Calamity Jane. This is the overskirt. So I took a wedding dress that I found at the thrift store for $15 and made an overskirt for it and a ruffle. So here's the ruffle. I found this was some of the curtains that I was given by the Crisis Center. And then this was a curtain that I used to have at my house. And some lace that I found at the thrift store. It never looks really good on the mannequin. And I'm sure I'm going to have to make some adjustments once I fit it on the girl. The lace isn't laying perfect. And here's the back. I have a big floppy bow. This is for the character Katie to wear at the ball and at the wedding. So I just untucked the skirt and put it that way. Now I'm not sure which way I like better, but there you have it. I'll show it to you when it's 100% done after I get it fitted on my daughter. Okay guys, I got it finished. This is the bodice for my daughter's costume. Fully done. I even have the zipper attached. So this is the back, this is the zipper, and it's a detachable zipper. So just an easy zip up the back. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. So here's another dress that I made for Calamity Jane. I made this from a plaid duvet cover, and so it had two different plaids on it, so I think that makes it fun, where I have a different plaids down here. And then it's a skirt with a bustle and a vest. It doesn't fit the mannequin very well, but it does fit the girl really well, though it would have helped if I would have buttoned it right. And the back skirt doesn't close on my mannequin either, but there's the back of the skirt. So the bodice is done. Oh my goodness. Took a lot longer than I thought it would. All the trim work, not perfect by any means. Definitely learned this is the wrong kind of fabric for this kind of project. But it is done. And for play, it is good enough. Here's the finished product of the project. So here's the waistband. I think when it's on her, this might be right here a little better. If not, I might have to put something here. There's the front. Oops, a little close. Whoa, I can't turn her. And here's the back. I'll get This is the robe for Adelaide as she's coming off stage, and Katie drapes it. I don't know if you can tell, it's pink on pink. And here is the back of it. So here is another thing I made for Calamity Jane. This is a dance costume for the Frances character. Ignore my messy floor. We are the day before opening, the day of opening night. I still have about 5 things to mend and fix. So this is the front of it. And this is the back. And we have a bodysuit that he wears to make him have all the curves of a woman.